easy look.
Right.
And I see Maria McCool as I'm sitting at home in Omaha, and I see this lady on TV clapping, and I see these fibers, and I'm like, wow, that's cool, so unique. And then I loved how easy it was to use when I would see everybody just kind of changing up their style on the fly. So Embellish is certainly an icon in this line. That's why we keep doing it in larger and larger sizes, which now brings us to what you're getting today. This is an offer that's so extraordinary. We can only do it in September. The largest size she's ever done in Embellish, little more than 5 ounces. And then you're also getting the travel size here as well, $29.50. Otherwise, just for the 5-ounce size, you'd spend $48. So for $18 less, you're getting it and the travel. And just this month, Easy Pay expires at the end of the day. So what is it?
So Embellish it's not a mousse, it's not a gel. It's a styling product you're going to use on your hair dry. And you saw those fibers because the fibers is what makes it so unique. They are what adhere to your hair. So they literally wrap the hair. And what it does is it plumps it up, it thickens it, it makes the hair pliable. So you literally can get your hair to do whatever you want it to do. Whatever you can make your hands sculpt. See how I just added that volume to that? However you make your hands sculpt is what's going to happen. So you only ever use a pea-size amount, right?
Pea-size, okay.
And the more that you clap, and we'll show you that exact amount, but the more that you clap, the lighter the product gets. So Phyllis has really thick, heavy hair, so I don't clap quite as much for her. But once I have it clear on my hands, I go right down to the root of her hair so that I can actually get lift into that area, and then I can literally sculpt her style.
And look at how defined all of that curl is now, instead of just kind of being a wash of wave. Now I really see those curls popping.
Right, exactly. And I'm going to show the back as we show the front and show the back, just so you can see, even with that parted calico, how you can just go in there with it in your hands.
Hey, Maria,
and fill that right out.
I feel like we need to disclaim this. Embellish does not change the color of your hair.
No.
Color room accounts for the difference in the before and after here on Phyllis, in case you're looking at it. Yeah, so that's how you get that look. That's how we started the show. But if you want the style, that's when you're going to want Embellish. And it's so easy. You're spending no time at all.
Right. So we got that gorgeous full look in a second, right? Instantly. And the thing that's fun about Embellish, those of you with short hair and you really don't want to grow your hair out, but you want different looks, see how now I just moved that forward on her? I can bring her bang over. I can kind of mess that up. It's one of those things that if you ever like scrunched in your hair and you're like, ooh, I like that, but you want it to stay, with Embellish in your hands, it stays.
That's great.
And it's not, I mean, touch that, Mary, it's not stiff.
No, it's still pliable.
Right.
And it's so lightweight. Soft. I think a lot of these styling products, for me anyway, with fine, thin hair, I always feel like I'm nervous that they're going to weigh my hair down, that it might look good for the first few minutes, but then after that, my hair is going to be gummy or whatever throughout the day. Embellish is great because it's none of that. Right,
and you know, let me tell you why. Because this is a product that works on all hair types because of the fibers. So you only ever start with a pea-size amount. So I'm going to show you because I want to make sure that you see the amount, because you don't even push the canister all the way down because that'll be too much product. So you literally just push it. That's it. Pea-size amount. That's all you're going to use. You're going to rub it all over your hands first. Now remember, the more that you clap, the lighter the product gets. So if you're someone like you were saying with your fine hair, you got to use very little and you clap a lot. You can even, now Chrissy has more hair, so that's why I use that full pea-size amount. And then I clap. But if your hair's real fine, don't use it a lot. And it needs to be clear on your hands before you go into your hair.
So if it still has a milky...
If there's white all over there, you're not going to like the effects.
Okay.
This is a product that's made to adhere to the hair. Now, with long hair, I like to go right into that scalp again, because I always find that's where our hair collapses, right? So the one thing that I love about Embellish is it literally turns every single haircut into a hairstyle. You don't have to plug anything in. Just see what I just did by sculpting that. See how this is so pretty under? Watch with Embellish in my hands. It acts like, it's the one styling product that actually acts like a tool. I'm just gonna take my fingers through and flip her hair up, right? So I can give her, I can even flip this up. So if you, by just molding that, I can flip that up, right? So that's the cool thing about Embellish. Do you ever like want your bang or your, you know, maybe this part to go back? And you run your hands through it, but it doesn't stay there. It collapses in a minute. With Embellish, that's gonna stay there. And what's great about that, if you want it to stay even long, once you get it where you want it, you could always use hairspray if you'd like.
I love the fact that we're doing this 5-ounce size plus the travel, because I see this as a nice something for everybody in the family, that husbands, that teenagers, you see what I'm saying?
Well,
because it's so universal.
Exactly, and believe me, once, you know, if you've got some guys in the house, my 2 boys and my husband, they're always taking the Embellish. I have to put one in each of their spaces because it's a great product for guys as well, because they can get that lift, like you're saying, your husband.
And they don't have to be too knowledgeable, or it doesn't take much time. For my husband, if it takes a lot of time, he is definitely not doing it. He's not into this stuff the way I am. Yeah,
it has a cult following with guys. My daughter's boyfriend had friends down at the beach, and all of a sudden, every one of them literally went on QVC. Never shopped on before because they were young guys. They got their Embellish.
Here's what's cool. I'll remind you, you're getting this size, 5+ ounces. We've never done this size before. And once September ends, you cannot get this offer. So shop while you can. Your easy payment is $9.83 to get this. How long does this last?
Oh, it's going to last you till we do it again next year.
September is it. So it's a special offer. There's no doubt about it. You'd spend $48 just to get this one on Maria's site. So Stacy now getting after it herself, going straight to the root.
Yeah, she started out just a little bit on the flatter side, and now she's just showing how she gets volume into her hair. And she gets that, I just think it's called that little sexy look, right? She just put the volume into there. It's moving. Shake your head, Stace. Like, it's not stiff, it's not sticky. You're gonna see her before, and you'll see even there, like, look how she just filled that back out. I have my hands, I hold them when I get to this part because I want to always do hair, but I love that Embellish. You can do it yourself. And here's the cool thing. Now, Stace, are you going to do a little more? You still have some in your hands?
Yep.
You do it? So it's moldable. It works. It's still in her hair. She can go from that look and just change her hairstyle, which is so fun. Like, maybe you're going to a special event. Maybe you want a little bit of a different look. She can just play. She can flick that behind her ears, flick that up some, get rid of any frizzies that is around her face. I'm going to teach that. She's doing it without a mirror. That's way over there on the left. You know, but look at how quickly she's been able to change it into a new style. And believe it or not, she could do it again. You know, like, there's so many options. She could scrunch.
Let me ask you, would you ever spray to set the look? Like, if
definitely, 100%.
So, okay.
100%. If you use spray normally, if you don't use spray normally, you're going to love this product, and you're probably not going to use spray. But if you do spray normally, once you get it where you want it, like, I always like to get some lift in my crown. I like to flick these out.
And then set it.
Yeah, then you can set it.
And you don't lose all of the benefits of Embellish by going that extra step. Get it here since you're getting so much of it. The largest size Maria's ever done in Embellish. And then you're getting the travel guide too, so that if you are going through TSA, you don't have to worry about like a 5-ounce. You're still fine. It still fits within the parameters. And with an easy payment, I think this is something you get at home and you play with it, and you see for sure that it's going to work with you, your style, your hair type. How would you describe her hair, Maria?
So her hair is very straight and very baby fine. So what's cool about Embellish, like I said, it makes your hair pliable. So I literally can get it all through. Now, I'm doing a little different technique. I didn't go right to her root. So I'm kind of spiking it instead. So I'm just using my hands and spiking it. But as you can see, I can get it to do whatever I want it to do. Like, I lifted that out. If I want this bang to go back and off of her head, I can in one shot. But if I want it to come down and be a little bit piecey, I can do that as well. It really allows you to mold and shape your hair. I mean, Jill Bauer actually says, I'm taking her words, but it just turns every haircut. Like, look at the before. Does it even look like it's the same haircut? It doesn't, and it is, I promise. All we've done is embellished it. I mean, look at the back of her hair before, and then just by getting this pliable fibers in there to lift it, and then pull it out, and maybe even flick this. Is that so cute?
It's adorable,
it's so
and
great.
It's easy. I mean, I was seeing it on her and then on Stacy earlier, that if you have darker hair, you don't have to worry about it now looking like ashy or dull, or like seeing the product now in the hair. There's a reason why we're bringing it in this super size now with the travel size. It's because it's been so popular every single time, but limited in September. So get yours now at a QVC price, $29.50. But if you want easy pay, you've got it, $9.83. So A342884, auto delivery is not available, but you're not limited in the number of those that you can pick up today. We started the hour with Coloroo, and I mentioned this with Phyllis. If you noticed kind of how the tone of her hair had